Good morning dear students. Today we are going to learn about the summary of chapter number 7, that is animal around us. You have already learned this chapter, the chapter animal around us. So we are just summarizing. When we are looking around, we are looking different kind of animal. Some animals are small, some animals are big. So we are learning the different categories of the animals. So our first category, the first topic which we are going to learn is types of animal. So we are having mainly 4 types of animals. The first one is very big animals, then big animals, then we are having small animals, and then we are having very small animals. So in very small animals we are in very big animals you have seen some big animals, like you have seen elephant, then whale. So these both are very big animal. Okay, you are having the giraffe, the tallest animal, then you are having the biggest bird. Okay, so biggest bird is ostrich. So these all come in the very big animal. Then we are coming on the next one, that is big animal. So in big animal you are having your lion, then tiger. So these both comes under the category of big animal. Okay, then you are having the next category, which is the small animal. So smaller than lion and tiger, you can say a cat and a dog. These both are small animals. Okay, and when we are coming on the very small animal, in very small animal we are having the very small animals, like you are having ant, then you are having mosquito. So these all come under the very small animals. We are revising types of animal. Very big animal, that is elephant, whale, then your ostrich. Then big animal, we have talked about lion, tiger, or it may be a bear. Then we are talking about the small animal. In small animal it is cat and dog. Then very small animal, in very small animal we are having ant, mosquito, flies. These all come under the very small animal. Now we are coming upon the different shapes of animal. Okay, so we have seen many animals who are having different shapes. So we'll learn about the different shapes here. So in different shape of animals, animals vary in shape. So when we are talking the animals like snake and worm, they have long bodies. Okay, what they are having long bodies, and snake and worms do not have any legs. Then coming on to the next, it is fishes. The body of fish is streamlined. Okay, so what is the meaning of streamline? So the meaning of streamline is that, suppose this is your fish. Okay, so the meaning of streamline is it is narrow at both the end. Okay, it is narrow here and broader at the center. So this body is called as the streamlined body. Now why this streamlined body is helpful for the fish? Because with the help of this body the fish can move easily in the water. Okay, so the fish is having a streamlined body. Then we are having about the birds. Birds have hollow bones and wings. So as I told the meaning of hollow, what is the meaning of hollow? Hollow means which is empty from inside. Okay, so the bones of this part would be the empty one. Okay, so the bones of the birds are hollow. So why the bones of the birds are hollow? The reason is it makes the bone lighter. Okay, so if something is hollow, that becomes lighter and the bird is able to fly easily. So the birds are having hollow bones and wings, and on wings they are having the feather which help them to fly. Then the next shape is your compact bodies. So who are the animals who have compact bodies? So animals like dog, then your horse, deer, they all have compact body and they walk on the four limbs. And then we are having the animals like crocodile, lizard. They have body narrow at the end and they have four short limbs. Okay, so you might have seen the crocodile or lizard. What they are having? Again, they are having the body like this, which is narrow at both the end. It is narrow from here and narrow from here and broader from here. But they are having the four limbs to walk. Okay, so what they are having? They are having four limbs to walk. So here the example is your crocodile and lizard. So what these limbs do? These limbs help them to crawl on the ground. Then next one is insects have very small body. We have learned about the mosquitoes and flies. They are having very small body and their body is divided into three parts. How many parts? Three parts, and they are having the 6 legs. Then we are coming on the last one, that is unusual body shape. So what is the meaning of unusual body shape? The meaning of unusual body shape is, means you can't define the shape of that particular animal. So some animals have unusual body shape like your sea anemones. Sea anemones, you might have seen many you might have seen some animated movies. Okay, so in that movies you are seeing when they are showing the underwater footage, in that many colorful flowers are seen there. Okay, so what are they? They are the sea anemones. Then it's a jellyfish. Jellyfish is having a parachute like structure. So why they are having unusual body shape? Because other animals do not have the parachute like structure. Then we have learned about the starfish. Starfish is having the 5 arms and they are emerging out from the center. So students, these were the different body shapes of the animal and how the shapes are useful to them. Now we are learning the next topic, that is your animals and their tail. You might have seen mostly all the animals have tail. So why do they have tail? They are having a tail for some specific purpose. So first one we are learning, that is dog. Okay, so we are having, most of us might be having dog as our pet animal. So what happens whenever dog sees you or dogs become happy? What does he do? The dog wags its tail. That means move its tail continuously. So the dog wags its tail to show the expressions. Then the next one is the animals like your kangaroo and squirrel. What they are doing with their tail? They are balancing their body. Okay, so what they are doing? With the help of the tail, they are getting the support and they are balancing their body. Now the next one is your monkey. You might have seen monkey. Monkey, how the monkey is using the tail? Monkey is, with the help of the tail, the monkey swing from one tree to another. And then we are having the cows and buffaloes. So how cows and buffaloes are using the tail? They are using the tail to fly off or drive away the mosquitoes and flies. So in this way the different animals uses the tail. Now we are talking about the fish. Okay, so how does a fish uses the tail? The fish uses its tail to change the direction in the water. So in this way different animal uses their tail in different ways. Now we are learning about the helpful animals. Helpful animals. So who are helpful animals? Animals who give us some products are called as the helpful animals. They are useful to us. Now the first one is, you all know the first animals which are helpful to us is like your cow, goat, buffalo, and what does they give us? They give us milk. From milk we make different things like your butter, curd, cheese. Okay, so this all product we are getting from the milk, and milk is obtained from the your cow, goat or buffalo. Then the next product which we are getting is eggs. Okay. So various dishes are made with the eggs. So from where we are getting the eggs? We are getting the eggs from the hen. Now the next one is as the source of meat. The non-vegetarian people have this meat. So the source of meat are your goat, hen and fishes. Then the another thing which we are getting is wool. Yes, we all know from where we get the wool. We get the wool from goat or sheep. And then next one we have talked about earlier also, this is silk. Your silk is obtained from silkworm. Now the another one is honey. So from where you are getting honey? You are getting the honey from the honey bee. Then some animals which helps in field. Can you tell? Mostly the farmer have this animals and these animals help the farmer in the field. So these are your bull or ox. So these are helpful to plough the field. And then we are having some animals as our pets. Okay. So like your dog, cat, these all animals are your pets. So these are some of the helpful animal, and how these animals are helpful to us is being stated here. Now we are going on to the another topic of this chapter, that is your animal diet. So different animals have different diet. So here what we are studying? We are studying animals and their diet. Okay, so animals and their diet, it means the like us, we need food. Okay, some of us are vegetarian and some of us are non-vegetarian, and in the same way animals also have different diet. So here we are learning it like this. The first one which we have learned is herbivores. So who are herbivores? Animals that eat green plant are called as the herbivores. Now these animals are having the specially designed teeth so that they can eat the plants easily. An example is here, like you can say your cow, deer, goat, etc. These all animals are called as the herbivores. Now we are talking about the next category, which is called as the carnivores. So carnivores are the animal who depend on the flesh of the another animal. Okay, so they are called as the carnivores. In carnivores, what we are telling? The carnivores are called as the predator. Okay, so predator means animal who eats other animal. Okay, and the one more category is there, prey. So what is predator and what is a prey? Predator means the animal which kills and eats the other animal, and prey means the animal which is being killed. Okay, like in Hindi we are called shikar and shikari. Okay, so like your lion would be a predator. Okay, that means the lion is killing another animal, and prey would be your deer. Okay, so the deer is being killed by lion, so prey would be your deer. So here your example of predator and prey, it's your, you can say as the tiger. Okay, so tiger is eating what? Tiger is eating the flesh of the another animal. Now we are coming on to the next one, that is your omnivores. So who are omnivores? Okay, omnivores are the animal who eat both. That means who eat plant also and who eat the flesh of the another animal also. They are called as the omnivores. These are the animals that eat the plant and the flesh of the another animal. They have the teeth that help to eat both kind of food. Okay, so like when we are talking about a bear, bear is an omnivore. Bear eats your plants also, plants product also, and also the other animal. And the another different category which is called as, it is called as the scavengers. So who are scavengers? Scavengers are the animal that live on the dead and decay of the another animal. So suppose an animal is dead. Okay, so what this scavenger do? The scavenger goes and eat that dead animal, and here the example is your vulture. So what vulture does? Vulture also does something, the same thing. When an animal is dead, the scavenger goes and eat that dead animals. So this were the different category depending upon their diet. The first one is the herbivores. Herbivores are the animals which eat plants, then like cow and deer. Then you are having carnivores. Carnivores, example is tiger. So animals which eat the flesh of another animal. Then we are having omnivores. Omnivores are the animals which eat both your plant as well as your flesh of another animal. Example is bear. And the last one is your scavengers. Scavengers are the animal which depend on the dead and decay of the another animal. Example is your vulture. So I hope you might be clear till here that what are the different diet of the animals. Now we are going to learn the habitat of the animals. Okay, so here it is habitat. Habitats. Then in habitats we are having again three categories here. Land animals, then you are having water animals, and then the last one is your land and water animals. Okay, so we are having three categories here. The first one is land animals, then water animals, then land and water animals. Land animals are the animals which live on land. Okay, so they are called as the land animal, like I have said, as cow and goat. So these are the animal which live on land. Then we are coming on to the water animal. So who are the water animal? Water animal are the animal who lives only in water. So your best example is your fish. Okay, so you are having fish, octopus, this all live in water only. Then we are having the animals which can live on land and water both. So the animals which can live on land and water both are here. Suppose if I am saying frog, you can see a frog living on the water also, and also in the frog living in the water and land also. So here the different names are given which is not mentioned in your book. Like land animals are called as the terrestrial animal, water animals is called as the aquatic animal, and the land and water, the animal which can live in both land and water, they are called as the amphibian. So here the example of land animal is your cow and goat, then example of water animal is your fish, and example of land and water animal is your frog. Students, I hope you might be clear about the chapter till here, and you would be easily now able to solve out your questions. So go through the chapter, read the book properly, learn your exercise properly, so that you can solve all the questions of the exams.